Hi everyone, Sarah here from Sarah Homfray Embroidery. Welcome to my channel, and this week doing something a little bit different because I'm going to turn the channel over to you. So a couple of weeks ago now I did a video on how to make some dragonflies, some Stumpwork dragonflies. So this is the first one that I've ever made here. So you can see that there. So light blue and gold one, and I made him quite a while ago, and I've been talking about doing Stumpwork videos for a while. I thought this would be a really great project to start with because this covers one of the techniques used an awful lot in Stumpwork, and that is the wired wings. So what I did from that is I designed a new one, and this is the one that I did here. If you haven't seen this video, by the way, I'll put a link to that up in the corner here. Do go and check that out. It shows you how to do this from start to finish, including the background as well, how to make your own background if you're interested in that. And this is the one that I did in that video. And I put out a call to you all to have a go at this dragonfly, and to either use the background if you wanted to. That is on the free stuff page if you want to have a go at that. The design is on there, as all the templates as well for the wings, and we've had quite a good response. Now, some of you had a go at the background as I had done it, and some of you did your own designs as well. And I just want to show you this one quickly because this is another one that I did that was completely different, and I just did a different background. It's not a realistic dragonfly. I just had a little bit of fun with this one and put some background fabrics down for this one. If you're interested to see this one in a bit more detail, I covered this in the 5 stitches for Stumpwork video. I'll put that up at the end of this video if you're interested to go and check that one out to try some stump work. So some of you have done your own thing as well for this, so it's really interesting to see what you've all done. So let's jump in and have a look at them. Okay, so these are only in the order that they came in. There's no particular order to this. So Daniele was the first one to get it in. I think she did it that weekend, so super fast. Well done, Daniele. And Daniele's is brilliant because she's done it on this fabric background. Now this is a Van Gogh painting, not an actual Van Gogh painting, a print of a Van Gogh painting on a bit of fabric of irises. And she'd already started working on this, and she's done some bead work in the corner, so I hope you can see the little beaded sort of berry things there. And she kind of thought, oh, this would be a really perfect thing to put my dragonfly on. So she had to go at the little dragonfly in the corner down there, and I think he looks fabulous. And the colours of him go really beautifully with those beads as well, so she really got that to combine those colours and made it sort of looking like it's one piece. So really well done there, Daniele. And what I want to read you is Daniele actually says in her email that she sent to me, she didn't follow my advice and use net for the wings. So I did sort of say, don't use anything with big holes because that's quite hard to control. So she used something with quite large holes in it. But you know what? She made it work, and she persevered, and she went, I want to use this fabric. I'm going to use it. And she made it work. So kudos to you, Daniele. You don't know unless you try it out, to be honest. And I can sit here and say, don't use this or use this, but you can have a go yourself. You might have something you think is perfect and you want to use. So do try it and see if it works, and you might be pleasantly surprised because this one has worked really beautifully. And the one more thing I want to say about Daniele's is as well is if we look at this last picture she sent, she's got it framed and standing on a stand. And the minute you frame something or put something, a board around something, it makes it finished, and you can suddenly see it as a finished piece, and you're not looking at it as something that's still on a frame with pins in it. You can actually get rid of those, and you can see what it would look like as a finished piece. So it is worth doing that to see instantly how your piece will look when it's done. So well done on that, Daniele. Really lovely. Thank you for kicking us off with your wonderful dragonfly. Okay, so the second one we've got is from Linda. Thank you very much, Linda. Hi to you. Now, Linda has had a go at the background, and really successfully, I might add. I wasn't sure how many people would. A lot of people have never tried anything like this and painting on the background. And I know for those of you who have had this as a first time. So I admire your bravery for going in there and having a go at this, and with really good results, because it just putting something on a background just makes such a difference, and hopefully that's given you a little bit of confidence to go and try some more backgrounds and to have a little bit of fun with that process. And Linda's also done her dragonfly in all silver, and I think it looks fabulous in one colour. You don't need several colours to make something work beautifully. When things are just done in one colour, they can really stand out and shine, and the silver looks really stunning. And she's got some really beautiful details on these wings as well. It looks really cute, and you can see they've all been bent up as if he's flying as well, and it gives them so much character. So super job, Linda. Well done on that for doing the background and your beautiful silver dragonfly. So now we've got not one but two dragonflies from Jessica, and this is Jessica's first go at Stumpwork. I know it is for many of you as well, and I tried to do this design to make it suitable for people who've never done it before. So I hope I hit the right level there. And Jessica's done two, and she has done hers all in white. So as in Linda's is all silver, Jessica's is all white. They're really, really effective in the one colour, and you can use your materials to get some sparkle and shine just by using different materials in the same colour. And Jessica's chosen this fabulous print to do hers on. The painted background looks lovely, and Daniele did hers on the print of the irises, so just something in the background just gives something so much more context, and this fabric is fabulous. And she sort of highlighted those white bits in the design with the white dragonflies. So it doesn't matter if you paint it or print it or how you choose your background, just be imaginative and think, how can I include something on that? I just want to point out Jessica's photos as well. She sent me a few from the side, and you can see how three-dimensional those dragonflies are. But I love this one of the in progress shot as well, and seeing all the wings on the frame and seeing those been worked. And I know she had a little bit of trouble with this fabric. It was a bit of a tricky fabric to work, but again, just try it and see how it comes out. If it doesn't work, what's the worst that's happened? In this case, Jessica managed to make it work and got her two dragonflies done. So great photographs as well, Jessica. Really, really good photographs. Thank you for sending those and sharing your dragonfly with us. So now we've got one from Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. This is Rebecca's first go at this technique as well, and at painting backgrounds. So she's gone all out to try the whole thing. I'm always in admiration of anybody who just tries it and just has a go, because you don't know until you have a go. So Rebecca's had a go at the background. She's got really, really beautiful fine lines on those bulrush stems. Really, really delicate drawing. It's beautiful, Rebecca. And she's added in the silk ribbon as well. Now I put silk ribbon on mine too, and you didn't have to do that. Some people have used it, some haven't. If you're interested to add this technique into yours, we do have a whole playlist on silk ribbon embroidery. You can go and check that one out if you want to add some silk. Just adds that extra little bit of dimension, and having some stitching in that background and stitching in the Stumpwork just ties the two things together and makes them look like one piece. So Rebecca's done that on hers, and her lovely little dragonfly as well with all four wings. She's put those beautiful stitches on as well, so he looks really fabulous, Rebecca. Well done, really, really beautiful. Now this fabulous gold ensemble is from Kay. Hello to you, Kay. Now this one is really interesting, and I'll tell you why in a second, but I just want to point out what she has done. So Kay has done the bulrushes background, and she stitched the entire background. So she didn't paint hers, but she stitched it. Again, another beautiful way to tie these elements together, have it all stitched, and because they overlap as well, it makes it one piece and not two separate images. So she's done hers all in gold, which is always wonderful, and he's got so much character, this one. I love him. But what's I find really interesting about this one is she's used all upcycled materials in this. Everything in this has been reused. So she's got, I think fabric was from a shirt, and the threads were from her mother's thread basket, and other elements all came from somewhere else, and so she's reusing all of these fabrics and these materials to make that, which I think is really wonderful. And I hope she won't mind me saying this, but she says she made 5 wings because in her words she goobered one up. Apparently that might be an Americanism. I've never heard the word goobered up, Kate, but it's really good, and I totally get what you mean by that. And the other 4 came out really beautifully. So well done on your recycled dragonfly, and for giving him 4 beautiful wings. So the next one we have up is from Sharron. Hi, Sharron. Sharron's is beautiful and delicate. I really love the delicate nature of this one. Again, she's painted the background and added a little bit of goldwork detail. I think that is on the wings and just down at the bottom of the bulrushes there. Really great to add some extra materials in, you know, make it sparkle and make it shine however you want. And as with Kay's, anything you've got lying around that you want to use up or needs another life, then why not try and bring those into it, because it adds a really nice extra dimension to that. It's also got beautiful shimmering wings, Sharron, really, really lovely, and the framing is beautiful as well. As I said earlier, you put something in a frame or a frame around it, instantly makes it a finished piece, and you can see what it looks like as it's finished. So well done, Sharron. You're up in the Rocky Mountains, I know that. I hope all is well in the Rocky Mountains. Thanks for sending your dragonfly in. Okay, so we've got 2 again now. Somebody's enjoyed making these. So these are 2 from Pauline. Thank you, Pauline, for sending these in. Pauline sent these via Facebook and didn't actually say anything about them. But I think the fact that she sent in 2 means that you must have enjoyed it, Pauline, because you wouldn't have made another one. And in 2 different colours. She's got a dark blue one and a nice sort of teal one. Both of which have got these beautiful bulrush painted backgrounds. And I don't know which one you did first, Pauline, but often you find you've just done something once, then you go, okay, now I know how the materials work, now I know what it's like on a piece of fabric, and the next one I can do differently, or I can change a little bit. So don't forget to practice on something first if you want to do something that you've never done before, because the second one will always be better than the first one. So well done, Pauline. Really 2 really beautiful dragonflies. So this one is from Helen. Thank you, Helen. Another first timer to Stumpwork. I do admire you all for jumping in and having a go at this. This has been a lot of fun to see these dragonflies come to life. And Helen's done hers on a white, I think this is a counted fabric background, maybe a linen, Helen, not too sure, but she's had a go at painting those bulrushes, but she's also stitched them as well, got some really delicate stitching there on those leaves. So again, any combination of paint and stitch, and I love that you're all doing something slightly different as well that I wouldn't have necessarily thought about. So really lovely, Helen. And he's got beautiful big shiny eyes. I love him, absolutely fabulous. And the wings are super. The wings are obviously definitely the hardest bit of this, and I think you've all cracked those. So job done on that one. So well done, Helen. He's really, really lovely. Okay, so this one is from Sophie Marie, and Sophie had already started stitching this one, and she's done her dragonfly slightly differently. And I just want to show you this one here. I'll just show this camera here. Hopefully you can see that. So this one is slightly different in that he doesn't have the wired, he's got wired wings, but he doesn't have the fabric in it. And if you're struggling with the fabric and the wire, this one is a good one to have a go at, but just a different way to make the wings are really nice and delicate there. And that is the technique that Sophie has used in hers. And as you can see from this, Sophie has also done lots of other stitching on this. So apparently she starts with the heart shape, and then in Sophie's words goes from there. Starts working from there. So she's got the dragonfly in it. She's got loads of this beautiful ribbon work as well. So we've already mentioned ribbon work. Do check out those videos if you want to have a go at this. And this is what comes out from it. So she just stitches and away she goes. And somehow having that shape around something contains it, and you can work within that shape and within that design. So it's a really great idea to do that. That's really, really beautiful, Sophie. I'm not sure if it's finished or not, but it looks very fine to me. Thank you very much for sharing. Now, there were others of you as well who sent in pictures of other kinds of stump work, so I just wanted to stick to the dragonflies that we did in the project for this one, but I would like to show your other pieces as well. So if we have enough, we will make another video just of those ones and show everybody your beautiful stump work. Otherwise, I shall just put them in other stump work videos as we do them. So thank you very much for sending them in. It's great to see all your work, really creative, really beautiful pieces of stitching. So I'd like to thank everybody who has been stitching dragonflies and for sending them. I know there were more of you stitching them as well, but if you don't want to share, that's absolutely fine. I hope you enjoyed doing the project all the same. And if you would like to have a go at some stump work, do check out this video here. This is 5 stitches for stump work, and I show you some stitches that are really great for lots of different kind of applications in stump work. So it's a really great place to start. If you've enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you to everybody for joining in, and I'll see you next time.